Hey, welcome to my journey into another Weight Watchers menu plan and grocery haul. This week, I took to my own website for inspiration, thinking of things maybe I hadn't made in a while that we like, things that maybe I only made them one time and I had forgot about them. So I looked around and found some things that I wanted to make, and then I think I've got one new recipe is all. Yeah, just one new recipe. So everything else I've made before. So we'll just jump on into it. For Wednesday, breakfast is the prepped bacon and cheese frittata for 5 points, hummus and crackers for 6. And then for supper, I'm going to do cast iron chicken breast, and I call them that because the particular season that I concocted and put on them, we liked it. And so when I call them cast iron, then I remember that's the ones I made that time in my cast iron with that seasoning. It works. 0 points. Individual mac and cheese. We hadn't had homemade macaroni and cheese in a while, and if I make the whole dish, we're going to eat the whole dish. So I have formulated my recipe down to a small 6 or 8 ounce ramekin size. So I'm going to do that, and good thing because just that size right there is 10 points. But that's where the points for my supper's coming from. And green beans, 0. I meant to total up my points down there. That's 11 and 10. That's 21 points. I get, well, I done forgot. 28 maybe? 28 or 29 since I gained that weight. And then Thursday, bacon and cheese frittata for 6. No, 5. I said 5. I said 6 a while ago. Or did I say 5? I don't know. Anyway, 5. Hummus and crackers for 6. And then hamburger steaks. And there'll be 8 points because I'm buying 85%. And instant pot ranch potatoes, that'll just be according to how many ounces of potatoes I want to eat, and pinto beans for 0. So that's 11 and 8, 19 plus my potatoes. And then Friday, bacon and cheese frittata for 5, hummus and crackers for 6. Cheddar chicken pie. It can be 5 points or it can be 8 points. 8 points is if I put the whole 8 ounces of cheese in it, but when I started reading that, I'm like, ooh, that seems like overkill. So I'm thinking I can get by with a cup. So that makes the difference in 5 points and 8 points. And fried squash. Couldn't find nothing on there that sounded like what I make, because I know what K&W cafeteria fried squash is, and it's not my fried squash. So theirs would have more points than mine would. So I'm not sure how to point that, because I'm going to fry it. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to fry it. And then Saturday, I went ahead and put down Hardee's, lunch on the fly, and for supper, pizza bowls. I don't have any points for any of that. And if we don't eat too late, depends on what time he finishes working in the garage, what time we eat on Saturday. And if we don't eat too late, I'm going to make the pineapple cheesecake yogurt dessert that we like real good. And it is 3 points plus the graham crackers I'm going to put in it. And then Sunday, I'm going to do my prep for breakfast and on the fly for lunch. And this is something we hadn't made in a long time. We made this when we were doing low carb roast beef chaffle sandwich, and he loved it. And I hadn't made it for him but maybe one other time. And it's high, it's 12 points, but as big as it is, even though it's made with the little mini dash, I think I can only eat half. So we're going to see. And French fries, and then it's race day, so I'm thinking we'll probably eat supper early, and we'll have room for some pimento dip for snack, and the dip alone is 5 points. And then Monday is prep and prep, that's 6 and 4. Saturday and Sunday points, I never get them. And then this is the new recipe, a cranberry turkey tenderloin for 4 points, and that's just because of the cranberry sauce. Potato vegetable medley, that'll just be how much ever potatoes I pull out of it. So 10, 14 plus my potatoes. And then Tuesday, prep and prep, and copycat KFC bowl casserole. It's just an easier way to make the copycat bowls. You just put it all in a casserole dish instead of making everything individually and having to make your bowls. So it's just save you a few steps, a few dishes. And I don't know how many points that'll be because I'm not sure how much chicken I'm going to use. which one of those chickens down there I'm going to use. None of that. So when I say Weight Watchers, some points I'm able to give you, and some points I just have to get at the time that I make it. And that would be for you too, because like the KFC bowl, casserole, whatever kind of mashed taters you use, whatever kind of chicken you use, whatever kind of gravy you use, that'll be your points. So in that case, just giving you the points would just be for me. So anyway, for prep, I'm going to do some oatmeal because I'm kind of tired of eggs. This is one that I found on my website. Chocolate peanut butter protein baked oatmeal. That's a mouthful. 6 points. Lunch creamy tomato soup for 2 points, and then I'll add 2 points worth of saltines to it. And snacks, I'm going to make a corn salad for 0 points, okra, and Brussels sprouts for 0 points. So the vegetables that I prepped last week are helping me this week. They really are. And so that is the week ahead. I think it's going to be a good week. I told David, I said, I sit back there and I fix all these things and I'm going to cook. And then when it comes time to cook, I'm just like, ugh. I just have to roll my eyes at myself. And why did I make something that I have to, like, cook? I can't just throw together. I don't know. Some of this I might. No, I pretty much got to cook it. So, I don't know what happened to me. I just got to where I just ain't about it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, that'll do it for the menu. Now, the groceries are going to come from Walmart delivery and a Food Line pickup. So, we'll just turn around and look at those groceries. Here we're going to start with Walmart. I have my skim milk. I got the extra creamy. This goes in my yogurt dessert. And 2 tablespoons is only 1 point. So I don't know how different that is from regular, but I thought extra creamy sounded good. And the fat-free half and half, I didn't point it. It's just going in my creamy tomato soup. I don't like it in my coffee, but I will cook with it. And then, of course, my coffee creamer. And almond milk, which is 1 point for 1 cup. The Fairlife milk is 2 points for 1 cup. So that's not bad. And I got that to go in my oatmeal. And there was something else I was going to use it in. I can't remember. But there's a lot more protein in it. And then this is the roast beef I got for our roast beef chaffle sandwiches. 2 ounces is 2 points. This is David's turkey sausage that he likes. 2 slices is 3 points. And then, of course, we got eggs. Oh, I forgot to point out the whipped cream. I got that for some rice cakes and whatever. And then, of course, we needed some cheese. We always need cheese. This is for our chaffle sandwiches. I thought I would get the thin slice. That would be way plenty. And 1 thin slice is 2 points. I forgot to point the rice too, but I found the smaller bag because the other bag I bought was just way too big. So I made sure to pay attention to what I was getting this time. So I got the smaller one. That'll be just fine. And then we like these. 4 points for a serving. And David's Tropicana Light was 2 points for 1 cup. And then the stevia, that's what he puts in his coffee. And the corn is 0. The tomatoes are 0. The cranberry sauce, I didn't point it out serving-wise because it's just going in a recipe. Oh, I forgot to point out the brown gravy. It's very low. Something like a point for a 1/4 cup. Don't quote me, but that's pretty much where it is. Now, I needed some vegetables that Food Line was out of stock on. They were out of stock on some white mushrooms and sweet onions. The goldfish, oh, let's see, 13 grams was 2 points. So we'll see when we make our dessert if that's enough. I got these instead of regular graham crackers because I will eat the regular graham crackers. These I won't. I forgot to point the baked. Y'all will be interested in this, so I will put it on the screen. I got these for David. And then, of course, we have some broccoli for 0, corn for 0. These are David's, so I didn't point them. I didn't point the mashed potatoes because if you add butter and all that, that changes it. And then David's whole wheat bread, you get 2 slices for 2 points. So I think that's a bargain. I don't like the bread, but if I did, 2 points is a good deal. And then I got him the small. This is supposed to be a bag of small avocados, but look at the size of that. That's like a normal avocado if you ask me. So they're green. They have time to ripen. And that is all that I got from Walmart. Next up will be Food Line. Here is our little Food Line. David was out of his TV dinners. He likes to have these there's just times where he needs something quick. And these are his favorite. I scanned a few of them here and there, and for the most part, they're 8 points. All the ones I scanned were 8 points, so I'm going to say that's a good average. If you're looking for a little quick meal, 8 points, I don't think that's bad to pay for a full little meal. I mean, it's not a lot to eat, but it'll get you by. So these are the flavors he likes. And they were on sale, so I told him we might as well kind of stock up on them. And then you got a little extra money if you spent so much. So got a pretty good deal on those. And then pound of hamburger. That is for our hamburger steaks. And then our turkey breast tenderloin. And they had the substitute chicken. I didn't get my Nature's Promise. But this will be okay. And then I clearly did not order enough squash by weight. I never know how much to order. When the garden comes on this year, I'm going to measure and weigh some squash and see how much makes a mess for us, and then I'll know in the wintertime what to do. And this will be a big enough carrot for the vegetable medley, and the green pepper for, I've already forgot, and the little zucchinis are for the vegetable medley. And for the corn salad, I just opted for this because I didn't need a full cilantro, and I figured this would do good enough. It's like freeze-dried, I think, or something. What does that say? Lightly dried. I think that'll do fine, and it'll last. The fat-free feta crumbles, that's for the corn salad. 1 whole ounce of this is only 1 point. So that's how I'm getting by with 0 point corn salad. And then the tomatoes are for David. And then I needed some coffee to get me by until I can get to BJ's. This is new, Brilliant Blonde. I've never seen that there before. I'm going to give it a try. Which, it's medium roast, and the breakfast blend is light roast. If anything, I would have thought the Brilliant Blonde would have been light roast. But it sounded interesting enough that I wanted to try it. So, that is it for my little Food Line haul. And I hope you're having a good hump day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for weigh-in.